Shalom and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Nicole Ricky, and I'm here to update you on my life. And I just got back, literally just got back about an hour and a half ago. I showered and now I'm making my vlog from the desert. I was in, I'm reading it from my phone, in Avik National Park, and Navat National Park, I should say, and also Madzok Hatzanim. We climbed up the Tazur mountain and we camped in the Zin Valley. So I have been on an adventure the last 3 days, hiking and camping in the middle of the desert. It was so much fun and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Hello.
Hello.
We are here in the desert.
We are? Yeah.
Our 3-day journey. Here we go.
Yeah.
Some ibexes. There was a lot, and it's their mating season, so we saw the males and the females. They stick their tongue out when they're ready for sex. Yeah, Kelly, get it. As we were walking, our tour guide met a friend and he invited us to come and see some camels. Here's the camels. So this is the campsite, and our guides set this up for us, and so it's one giant tent and we all slept underneath. This is where we cooked and slept, and we just slept right in the middle of the desert. It was so fun. For dinner we made some of the best soup on the fire ever, and then also homemade pita bread on the fire. It was so good. We set up a little thing and put it next to the pot of soup, and we just set the pita breads on there. They take a minute on each side and they were so yummy. Sat on this little table and sat on the ground and all ate together. The sunset was beautiful. Can you see it between our bodies? Hey, I'm alive. off to hike some more. crazy and decided to run up this giant cliff, basically. I sped it up because it did take a while. But anyways, they were crazy, and obviously it's so steep and sandy, and they were slipping and sliding around. They actually did it quite well. I could never have done it. But anyways, they climbed all the way to the top, which is amazing. I'm sure it was a great view. I didn't go. But then they had to get down, and so one of the guys was coming down, and like obviously you go so fast and it's hard to slow down. So you can see here as he comes down, right now, he sort of lost control and fell really hard, and he sort of hurt his ankle. Everybody else was fine. But here it is again. This is the actual pace, and he's still going so freaking fast. Ouch. And here it is again, slow-mo. Pray for him. Then we went to a Bedouin village and had some pita and tea. So as part of our trip, we got to go to a Bedouin village, and Bedouins are people sort of like nomads who live off of the land, and it was sort of a rare experience because, I don't know, you can't find a lot of people and talk to them like we got to. And this woman, she is completely illiterate. She doesn't read, she doesn't write. She speaks just the Arabic that she was taught to by the people that she is with in her village, and also Hebrew that she learned from travelers passing by. And she has a few daughters, I think she said a husband, and they live together out in the middle of nowhere in the desert, and they live off of the land. And how crazy. Her husband actually has another side job as a gardener, I think, and she like sells tea like what we had. But it was just interesting to be able to talk with her. She was telling just a little bit about her life, and I got the opportunity to pray for her because she said she has some back pain. So hopefully she is healed, and it was just a cool opportunity to be able to go and talk to somebody that has a completely different lifestyle than my own. Then we found this area to go for a swim, so we put our swimsuits on and went in this little pond, I guess you would call it. The water was actually pretty cold for being in the desert. And then after that, I took a short nap because it was a long day and I was tired and I didn't get enough sleep last night. Next night we did the same thing except in a different location. Sleep in this huge tent, and we slept actually right outside under the stars. It was so fun. And here is just a short clip of our bathroom experience I thought I would share to keep this vlog real. You just poop out in the middle of nowhere wherever you can find.
Yeah, maybe. They might be looking at what we're doing.
Oh! What is this stuff? I'm holding myself on a rock.
Guys, quickly. They're coming.
No, but can you say that
They're
there are
coming
people
down. They're coming
shooting?
down.
Like I have the shield down my eyes.
Quickly. Seriously, they're coming down.
Yeah, but I cannot. Wait a sec.
Oh, they just fucking do it.
Don't flash the light.
We all successfully pooped and had a good time doing it. And the next morning we woke up and hiked. Such a gorgeous place we got to spend 3 days in. And And then on to the bus ride home. What a great trip. It is crazy how when you spend 3 days with people camping and hiking and talking, how you get to know them. So I'm so glad I went. And now it is 8 o'clock, and honestly I think I'm going to go to bed because the last 2 nights I could say that I didn't get the greatest sleep. But I just want to thank you for watching, and that's all I got. So I'll see you next time. Bye.